Konnichiwa, ohayo gozaimasu, konbanwa. Shipai shinai de Nihongo de hanashimasen. Eigo dake. Because I really can't go on in Japanese longer than maybe a couple of minutes. I need friends. Tomodachi ga I really need friends. Irimasu. What we're going to do, this is something I really, really wanted to do for a while, okay? We're not going to show the movie, okay? But what I want to do, and this is what Zack Snyder did when he showed his movie off. I bought the DVD today. It's sitting around here. It's holding up this phone. This is Batman 89. And there's a lot of Batman 89 commentaries on YouTube. I'm like the 20th guy to show you the commentary or do commentary. But I'm the first guy that's going to show you some visual aids. You're not going to just see a thumbnail and you go on for about 2 hours, okay? Because this is a 2-hour movie. So what I'm going to do is this, okay? Zack Snyder would show you a frame and to get everybody set up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this up into 25-minute sections. So this is not going to be all tonight. I'm going to go tonight, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, wrap it up. So that I can go over this movie. What we have here is that, so if I could get into that, if not, I'll see if I can. All right. What you're seeing here is the 3-second mark. So you need to have it at 3 seconds or this frame if you have an analog machine. So pause the video right now and get this frame, the initial Warner Brothers logo, at 3 seconds. Okay, if you're all set, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some visual aids. I have the official movie book from 89, and I'm going to show that along with, corresponding to scenes relevant to the scenes in the movie. So I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to set up a little bit here. I have my headphones to set up. All right, and we're going to go. Okay, ready? San, ni, ich. Play now. Now, this movie was the first movie in my memory that I saw with my family, parents. Actually, the very first movie I can remember seeing in a theater was Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It was like before CGI, because Roger Rabbit was like all cell on cell paper, like paint on cell, right? But we're looking at the logo. It was amazing. I didn't know how they did it. I was 11 years old in that movie theater when I saw this. I saw this in the city of Monterey Park. And here we go, Batman, right? But yeah, so I'll show you a little bit of trivia while we're looking at this. This is the 200th anniversary of Gotham City, as the story would be. It was amazing. I mean, the whole set that Paul Dini and Bruce Timm would be inspired to do the animated series and stuff. Here you have this the car. Chicks love the car. And here's some interior art. It's amazing stuff. And this, I don't know how this got. I bought this at a swap meet. So years ago, I think in the 90s. So a few years after the movie came out, I got this book. Here's the acknowledgments. All the people who put this book together. Kind of see it. Whatever. And these are the different contents. And that movie is still, I mean, to see that Batman logo in 3D, right? Because as an 11-year-old, I was discerning between what was a computer-generated image, what was claymation, what was stop motion, what was a guy in a costume. Like now you can see it better in 2021. But in 1989, no, fuck no. You were just amazed and a bit fooled, tricked to see what were you seeing on the screen. And everybody knows what this is right here. And there's John Peters, who tried to do Superman Lives and failed. Miserable. That whole Kevin Smith story. Tim Burton. And here, as we're looking at Gotham City, we're looking at the man who created. Now, look, these days, people want to shit on Bob Kane. I'm going to shit on Bob Kane as being a sort of the ball hog. You know, when you hog the ball in a ball game, you're hogging the ball. He was a ball hog. I mean, that's basically what he was, okay? But, oh, yeah, I like this scene. This scene kind of recreates what happened to Bruce Wayne's parents. This kind of prepares you for that scene. But, I mean, there were so many actors on that set, right? And then you got the prostitutes. Hey, honey, looking for a good time. Asking a little kid. This movie was not for little kids. Even though little kids went to go see this movie, all the memorabilia, the toys, the cereal, the little Batman bank and the cereal, the action figures, the suction cups, the Toy Biz. Toy Biz was the first, like, action figure, not Kenner, which is now known as Hasbro, but it was Toy Biz. Toy Biz is out of business, I think. I kind of see that. I like that prostitute. It's kind of like a spiritual sequel to the Untouchables with Sean Connery and Kevin Costner. Because if you try to imagine the 1930s stagnated for so many years and Kevin Costner's Jim Gordon, then this would make a lot of sense. Let's see if there's anything else I can really show you. Yeah, here's some classic Batman stuff. This is the 1939 first appearance of, like, the Monk. And there's Julie Madison. The Batman comic books back then were like early horror movies. Because Batman was based on Zorro with Douglas Fairbanks. And then you have, what is it? Douglas Fairbanks. And then you had The Bat, which was a silent film. That scene is always creepy. And I didn't realize this till I was like 18 years old, that was a hand-drawn Batman you saw from the top-down view. Like, oh, it wasn't really Michael Keaton or some guy in a suit. It was just a black shadow, like a 1940s trick. So here you got a Joker story. Now this is funny. When I see this, this particular thing here with the Batman costume, let's see if we can zoom in on that. Do a little zooming in. That kind of reminds me of those Batman toys from the 90s where Batman was in every costume, color costume that kids bought. This predicted the future, you know what I mean? Like all the Batman variants you'd see in the animated series, the Batman 2004, all the Batman movies, the Batman comic book toys. This is The Crimes of Batman. Let's see. This is, let's see. There's The Killing Joke. There ain't no bat. Anyway, so that's the Neil Adams Batman. Neil Adams is still alive. Rest in peace, Denny O'Neil. Here are these two guys. I can't believe that John Peters thought that Lex Luthor needed a Chewbacca. Now, this is the first time you see Michael Keaton. You got a stunt guy, too. You got a stunt guy doing some fall tricks there. I don't remember the name of the stuntman for the Batman Returns and Batman. But, yeah, this is the first time. And it's cinematic. I mean, no, but, like, it's poetic. If you see this as an alternate universe Batman, you don't get to, I mean, like, there's different interpretations. There's Adam West's Batman, there's this, and then whatever Christopher Nolan came up with. Yeah. So, like, they wanted to get Michael Keaton because of Beetlejuice. You know, it's a corporation. They all like minds, everybody working together. Yeah, there's the car. I remember Ertl made the cars, the die-cast metal cars. And there's everybody on the set. So we got the Harvey Dent, the mayor and Gordon sort of scene here. I bought Batman '89, the comic book. Let me see if I can get that really quick. You can look at that scene while I go grab the comic book. One moment. I won't be too long. I will not be too long. Just watch that scene watch the movie scene. Son of a bitch, I don't think I have it. Oh, yes, I do. All right. This is the comic book cover I got. Do you see it? Do you see the light? This is Batman 89. I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out. So that's going to be something. Might be something, might be nothing. I mean, it feels a little Tim Burton light. There we got Jack Nicholson. So in the original comic books, the ones I showed you, the 1950s ones, they would call him a grinning jackanapes. Jackanapes is an actual word. And then they come up with Jack Napier, but he had no name. He had no identity. Arthur Fleck is the Joaquin version. That actress, she's hot as hell, isn't she? She kind of reminds me of Jean Kasem. But anyway, she married a big CEO a few years ago. So she's into gold digging. She really is a gold digger like that. She really is that person. She looks the same, or a little bit older, but she's into the big wig CEOs. That's who she really is, that actress who plays Alicia. Yeah, so it's trying to keep it all on the down low. So here's Tim Burton. You don't worry about a damn thing. He's like, nah. Oh, I just love the transformation. I love that transformation from Jack to Joker. He's got Batman, Tim Burton. So let me see if I can find Souls of Black. Let's see. Batman in action. So if I can. Well, that's not yet. All right. And here's the city that you saw at the beginning of the movie. This is all a model. It's model plus set. I'm gonna hold on. We're gonna just keep it on here for a little bit. Yeah, that's Porkins. Gold leader standing by. Red leader stand by. Yeah, it's kind of good to see Robert Wall in the Crisis on Infinite Earths for the CW. He did a little bit. Robert Wall said in an interview that the first hour was really good. Second hour was pretty good. The second hour of Batman Returns was like, okay. The second hour of Batman Returns was like, what? And then you get to Batman Forever and Batman Around. It's like, what the fuck is this? So it was like a roller coaster. Like the movies from Batman to Batman and Robin went. You're full of shit, Knox. This is the first time you hear swearing in any comic book movie. You can print the stuff you get. That sounds like Star Wars, but that's the first time you heard swearing, and nobody thought about it because it just kind of came and went. But now in every Batman cartoon, you hear swearing. Even in Titans, who's swearing a lot? Jason fucking Todd is swearing. Dun dun. I love that piano. Ba-dum. Yeah, this is. Oh yeah, this is gonna get. This is like, this is Untouchables Part 2. This is very much the 1930s didn't change. So, yeah, this is all mobsters. I like the mobster setup stuff because he was a bad guy before, right? And then when he became the Joker, it was even worse. Oh, better be sure. Yeah, fat man can't run. You see, you can be when you try. Yeah. 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 I love that. It's just gruesome stuff. I think you're nice. Yeah, I love the sets. It's part sets, part paintings. You just don't know where it stops and ends. It's like Citizen Kane, which is, I don't expect people to watch Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane was the first movie to actually compose paintings with models, with an actual stage where you would see Orson Welles walk away, or I think it was the guy from Perry Mason, the old man, the Trag, would walk away and see Charles Foster Kane in the top left. Yeah, so just political talk. Everybody's against Grissom. So Grissom's the only bad guy right now. There's no Joker yet. So it's the transitions that are mattering. So I mean, in this 1930s bubble, it's pretty good. Christopher Nolan had a different approach. He wanted it to be streamlined, and that's the way I like it too. 'Cause I think in some ways the Batman movies grew up. All right, I'll show a little bit of Vicki Vale here. Let's see. Yeah. God, she looked great back then, and now not so much. And she got a little too political, but actors do that. I don't mind when an actor goes on about politics, but know what you're talking about. I mean, know what you're saying. Yeah, she did not age well. I still remember when her ex, Alec Baldwin, was running from the camera people. Like, what's going on? I have no idea. Yeah, we'll get into this. I'm not going to show you all right now, all in one thing, because there's still Joker on parade. Yeah, there she is. I like this one. This one you see in the beginning of the Genesis games and Nintendo Batman games. Oh yeah, there's Knox. So that was what you just saw was the Bob Kane art. I think he is in here. So these are the good guys. Crooked Cop. There's the Crooked Cop. Yeah, see, he sets himself up. Could have kept his mouth shut, but that's not how this works. That is a good idea. Souls of Black. Yeah. So there is Jack Napier with his girlfriend. His girlfriend just walks in. Yep. Let me see. Because Jack Nicholson is such a... So here's what it says here in the bottom. Because Jack Nicholson is such a strong cinematic figure, there aren't many you can imagine as his boss. But Jack Palance fills out the role perfectly. Jack Palance, of course, known for the one-armed push-up, and is, in fact, able to make Nicholson look like a kid at times. So they really wanted someone to dominate. Carl, it's not a good idea. Get somebody else. It's terrible. Jack. There we go. Here's the scene. Now, don't forget your lucky deck. Oh my God. Anyway. Oh my God. Ah. My friend, your luck is about to change. Oh my God. Get me Eckhart. Do me a favor, Eckhart. Are you still eating donuts, Eckhart? I'm not sure if I have any pictures for the casino. I'll have to go back. I'm going to kind of go back and forth on this stuff here. But Yeah, that was like, there was so many people in that movie. Now when you look at Batman and Robin, like, it's like very few actors. You know what I mean? Hearts of Gold. Let's see. The Forces for Good. Let's see. I'm kind of flipping around, so you have to apologize. I'll have to apologize. Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, it would have been great to see. I mean, they did continue with the Black Harvey Dent in the animated series. Richard Mall did the voice. Richard Mall's still great. Even if they got Tony Todd to do it. But then, you know, Michael Ansara did Mr. Freeze, and Mr. Freeze is white. So, I don't know. It's hard to really say your cultural appropriation, where do you draw the line? But whatever. Did this for all 4 movies. Mayor Borg. I think that's Ed Koch there, isn't it? So you got, there's Jack Napier. Let's see what we're going to do here. Yeah, I think Bill Durham is the one I think he was also in. I still like that picture where the two of them are together in the sort of the library. How do you fit an entire casino? And also, too, if you're Batman, why would you want people poking around, looking around your manor to see that, hey, there's a clock that if you move it to the right, you know what I mean? Actually, I don't know. I think Batman Forever was the first time we saw the transition from going, because it was important for Chris O'Donnell for Robin to get in there and look around and see that there's a secret that Bruce Wayne had. But, you know, oh yeah, this is the Axis Chemical stuff. So I like the politicals. There was a little bit of politics in there. There was a little bit of politics in The Dark Knight as well. But it's like, it's straightforward, you know, Joker committing a robbery and shit. And here we got the weird costumes from all over the world kind of scene. Oh, so yeah, I forget that they were looking for the commissioner because they want to know what's going on. They're looking for a story, right? So you have Vicki Vale and Knox. Knox never came back. They said that, I remember watching an interview that said that he would come back in Batman Returns. Never happened. So they were going to have him dead by the Joker's laughing gas, and they decided to spare him. And some of you know this story. And then he wasn't even showing up in Batman Returns. Would have been nice to see a Danny DeVito, Robert Wall scene. That's a cool heavy metal costume right there. Let me see. Because we don't see much of Bruce Wayne here. Oh yeah, he tricked her. Oh no, it's not really me. Bruce Wayne. I lied. There he is in front of his castle. Look at that castle. I mean, the one in Gotham for the Fox TV show looks about the same as this. I mean, Warner Brothers has the budget to do a manor. I remember, okay, little story really quick. When I was in the theater in 1989, in June, there was this little kid, was like 5 years old. And today he would be 35, 36. He would say, "Where's Batman, Mommy? Where's Batman? Where's Batman? This is boring. This is stupid. I don't like this. Where's Batman?" And then the mom says, "He is Batman." So he was like sitting 2 rows up to the left of me. I could remember that to this day. This kid could not discern that Bruce Wayne and Batman were one and the same. But he was a little kid. Like, he didn't see that. Even at 5 or 6, I remember this because my older sisters had like the 1970s Batman, you know, comic books and stuff like that. So I remember the way Neil Adams drew Bruce Wayne. That was my, you know, the famous blue and gray, the Neil Adams one I showed you. That was the way I remembered Batman. and Adam West up until the moment we get to this movie. Hartsicle. Somebody had pointed out this book that there were scenes in this book that don't show up in the final movie. Oh yeah, I like this scene here. Very nice scene. This is a very nice black and white picture. A surrogate father to Batman since the latter was a boy. I'm reading the caption here. Alfred is always ready to meet every demand and satisfy every whim, but is unafraid to offer pointed advice as well. He is the perfect blend of sympathy and strength. So this is like the fourth actor. I think not Frank Austin, but somebody Austin. I think William Austin played the first Alfred, who defined Alfred as a skinny dude with a little mustache. It was a kind of a was a racist wartime movie serial, Batman 1943. But Alfred was a big fat dude, he was a big fat jolly old gent. And then it wasn't until William Austin did the serial with Robert Lowry, the father to the guy who directed the recent 007 James Bond movies. The director's father was the original Batman. Then you had Batman and Robin, 1949 serial. Then you had an Alfred for that one. Then you have Alan Napier. And then you have, what is it? You have this movie. Shoot to Kill. Oh, we're getting there. So this is the climatic Jack turns into Joker kind of shit. Souls of Black. Let's see if we can get to that scene. I'm trying to look for it. Well, you can't really see, but we will get to these things. Let me look for it really quick. Here it is. This is Axis Chemicals. Let me see if I can show you better. Oh, look at it. You can see the smiley face. Yep, that's when Jack Napier realizes that they got ratted out. Oh, it's not going to be good. I'm trying to find it. Oh, I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, here comes Gordon. Uh-oh. I want him alive. Uh-oh. This is the classic stuff, man. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find the page where we get to the Axis Chemicals and shit. Here we go. Now we're going to hold on to that. I'm going to hold on to this because we're getting there. Haha! Stupid gangsters from the Untouchables right there. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me see if I can show you some more Batman stuff. Yeah, these are some of the Bat gadgets. The Ninja Wheel, the Batarang. Here's some concept art. This is storyboarding, I think. Yep. The look on Gordon's face. This is the gauntlet. I like this. This is very classic. The spear gun. This was the first time they had to do this. They had to make the costume all black, not the way it was, not spandex, not blue and gray. They wanted this to be not Adam West on the big screen. So Jack Napier realized he's fucked. Here's more of Gotham City. This is a jacket. Look at this. This is a great sketch. Check that out. Okay, I paused it. Okay, we're going to stop here. This is at 27 minutes and 21 seconds. So if you're on HBO Max, this is where you want to be at. This frame right here, where Batman, you can barely see Batman going onto the catwalk. And I will do more tomorrow. All right, until then, peace out.